Ken Trahan with Lenny Vangilder for SportsNoah.com on a Monday. Hope you had a great weekend. It was an interesting sports weekend, to say the least. Of course, LSU tried to play the number one team in the country in basketball, Lenny. Did not work out very well.
It was one of those things that I thought going in that either LSU was going to have a great opportunity to win the game because this was a Kentucky team that was clearly not road tested, or Kentucky was going to win in a blowout, and the latter is what happened. That is an awfully good basketball team that came to Baton Rouge on Saturday afternoon, and like I mentioned Friday in my blog at SportsNoah.com, this is a team that I would not be surprised to see 9 weeks from now playing, very possibly 9 weeks from tonight, playing for the national championship in the Mercedes-Benz Superdome.
The Pro Bowl taking place, and I know it means nothing, and it really is nothing to watch, and yet I'm sure it got a good rating. Drew Brees, a couple of touchdown passes. Jimmy Graham caught a touchdown pass from Brees, looked good in the game. They put up ridiculous numbers. Drew Brees tried to drop kick. Why not? And the game belongs in Hawaii, Lenny, but the contract's up there, and you wonder what's going to happen from here.
I wonder, have we seen the end of the Pro Bowl as we know it? Maybe our friends with the voodoo can, and the other folks in arena football say, okay, let's just turn this thing into a 7-on-7 arena game and play it at the basketball arena on the night before the Super Bowl, and turn it into something like that, because that's about what it's become. What exactly did Carl Nicks and Jari Evans and Jermon Bushrod do other than sit there and do some kind of dance basically for most of the time? There was no real pass rush.
No.
There was there was no blocking of any consequence going on
until the fourth quarter.
Well, and even no tackling. No tackling. Let's get the skill guys out there, and let's just basically play a game of 7-on-7, 8-on-8, whatever the rules are going to be, and play something like that. But otherwise, what's the value of it? I don't get it.
The guys deserve recognition. They deserve honor. It's nice to get a trip, but of all the All-Star games, this is a useless game. The NBA All-Star Game is entertaining. We all know they don't play defense, but it's entertainment. Baseball All-Star Game is the best one, really. The hockey All-Star Game, nobody hits anybody. They just shoot the puck all around. Baseball is the only one that's played like the game itself when you look at All-Star games, correct?
Probably so. But the other two sports that you mentioned there, at least it's somewhat closer to a real game, and the talents that they're showing are still evident, and still, you're still getting to see them shine through. What you're seeing is a farce of a game in the perspective of football. It really is.
The Hornets, of course, played a couple of games over the weekend, and they could not have been more different. Their best effort of the year came on Friday night in a demonstrative win over Orlando, holding the Magic to 67 points. And then they come back and score 72 themselves, and only because they scored a bunch late in a blowout loss to Atlanta. It's hard to fathom how you could come off of one good effort with one that was so bad.
Well, first of all, I think they caught Orlando at the right time, and this is clearly an Orlando team that is reeling right now. They had 2 terrible second halves against the Boston Celtics coming in to here. We're still feeling the effects clearly of blowing a 27-point lead on Thursday night against the Celtics. The Hornets took advantage of that. So they caught that very good Orlando team at the right time. Atlanta's a very good team as well. This was a stretch of 4 or 5 really good teams in a row, and another one will come up tonight with Miami that the Hornets have played. It's just the way the schedule has fallen. And really, for the first time all year, I think the Hornets turned out a clunker. Even though the record is what it is, the Hornets had not really been blown out. The amazing stat of the night last night, the Hornets fell behind 27-6 in the first quarter. In the first quarter, that was the largest deficit they had had all year at that point.
Totally remarkable. And of course, National Recruiting Signing Day on Wednesday. We'll have complete coverage, interviews with top recruits, videos from all over town. There's only one place to go for that, SportsNoah.com. And of course, don't forget, Sports Noah TV tonight, Monday night, 6 p.m. Lee Burkeen of Louisiana Football Magazine, our special guest. You can watch it again via replay on Pelican Sports Network on Tuesday and Wednesday if you don't get your fill. And again, this is the place to be for the best coverage of National Recruiting Signing Day, SportsNoah.com. Lenny, thanks for the visit. Let's have a great week.
You too. See you Friday.
All right. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. I'm Ken Trahan.